I'm sure we're all very careful with our bank accounts so we don't get overdrawn. But are we careful with our emotional bank accounts, where we're very, very frequently overdrawn? I'm Cindy Golbert, Original Sin, imparting wit and wisdom, and we're going to talk about emotional bank accounts. We all have them. We have emotional bank accounts with our bosses, with our employees, with our partners, our husbands, our wives, our girlfriends, boyfriends, mistresses, lovers. We all have the emotional bank account. And we have to keep that bank account healthy. We have to keep it in the black. We don't want to be overdrawn. We don't want to go into the red. In order to do that, we have to create credit. We have to put in deposits. Because if we keep withdrawing and withdrawing and withdrawing without depositing anything, we're going to be in the red and we're going to be in trouble. So let's take an example, one emotional bank account. Let's take a husband. Okay, he has a bank account with his wife and he deposits by doing things around the house for her. Whenever she requests, can you take out the garbage? He takes out the garbage without, complaining. He washes the car, which isn't really for him. I mean, for her, it's more for him. But anyway, so he does all these things. So you have what they call request credits. And request credits are when your wife will say, oh, honey, I need for you to do whatever. And you do it with a smile. You do it with an okay, no grumbling, no nothing. That's a credit in your favor. If you have a situation where she says, oh, I have this fundraiser, I have to go to this cocktail party, I really would like you to come. And you know this is the last thing you want to do. And you say, sure, of course I'll go with you, honey. That's credit in your bank account. So all these things you're getting credits for the things that you're being asked to do. Now, if you want to enhance that credit, when she asks you to take the garbage out, you take the garbage out and then you put in the new bag without her asking you to do that, you get more credit for that because it was an unrequested credit. If you say to your wife, sure, I'd love to go to the fundraiser with you on one condition. After the cocktail party, I want to invite you to your favorite restaurant for dinner. Big credit. So you're accumulating all this credit. So you have the requested credit, you have the unrequested credit. Then you have the invisible credit. Now the invisible credit is a little bit tricky because it's things that you're going to do that have not been requested, that have not been even mentioned. For example, there's a leak in the faucet in the kitchen, which has been there for ages. So you, without having your wife ask for you or your girlfriend ask you, you go and you fix the leak. You don't know if she's going to notice it or she's not going to notice it. Your wife is lounging by the pool. You go out and you take her, depending on the hour, depending on your wife, a glass of Prosecco, a cup of tea, a glass of water, just something. So these are the unrequested, the little things you do because you want to. Now the thing with these credits, they have to be sincere, heartfelt, honest, with no agenda. The only agenda here is creating a lot of credit in that account. More ideas, the 3 C's: compliments, caresses, and champion. Now, the compliment, again, going back, has to be sincere. Going back to the wife's bank account. You're not going to give this compliment every day, but every once in a while say like, wow, you really look great today. Or you're glowing. Or did you have your hair cut? It really looks nice. Or that you look great in that dress. You can't do this all the time because then it loses its effect. Caress. whatever that caress is that you know she likes, whether it's the hand on the face, whether it's just running your hand along her shoulder when she passes by, or along her waist, grabbing her ass, I don't consider to be one of the best things to do. However, if she loves to have her ass grabbed, then by all means, use the grab ass motion. But something that is very, very personal to both of you. However, this is not foreplay. This is something you're doing and you're gonna walk on. You're not gonna wait to see if there's a response. There's not gonna wait to see if you're gonna be able to get lucky. This is just a touching thing that you just want her to know that you care about her. The champion C is supporting. So if she has a good idea, give her credit for that. If she says something at a dinner party, and you'll say like, yeah, wasn't that a great idea she had? Support her, make her your champion. Of course, now this bank account could be equally for your husband or your wife. I'm just using the wife's account because I know there are a lot of husbands out there, a lot of boyfriends out there that want to be, not in the doghouse. So the reason we're doing all this credit and we're building up all this credit is because we know that we are going to screw it up royally at some time. You're going to forget a birthday, you're going to forget an anniversary, she's going to catch you flirting with somebody. It's going to happen and it's going to hit the fan. However, you have already built up this credit in this account. So what you do is, she's pissed. She's really pissed. Let's say you forgot her birthday. You go up to her, you stare her right in the eye, you use that caress that you've been using all these months. So with that caress, she's remembering all the times that you went by and just caressed her face or grabbed her ass or whatever it is you do. She'll remember that and just say, I am so sorry. That's it. How can I make it up to you? Don't give excuses. Don't say I've had a busy day. It doesn't mean anything. Quick apology, caress. How can I make it better? That's all you have to do. The flirting part, if she catches you in the moment, you can just say, darling, you're not the only beautiful woman in this room, but luckily you're the only beautiful woman in the world for me. Now, is that a great line or not? Come on, that's a pretty good one. So what I'm saying is immediate action. If you screw up, use the caress because that'll remind her. Don't say, well, I've done this and I've done this and I've done, no. She'll remember. We remember, believe me. We remember all the good things you've done. We just need a reminder once in a while. And that little caress is the reminder. So if you keep that bank account healthy, you will never be in the red. You will never be overdrawn. You will never be cut off financially or otherwise. And you will probably not be in the doghouse for very long. So build up that credit, do all those wonderful things. And above all, I'm drumming it into your heads, show your gratitude. Because I don't care what your social status is, I don't care what your income is, I am sure that whoever is this bank account, whether it's your employee, whether it's your husband or wife or sister or friend, whatever, they've all done a lot for you. Show them gratitude. Acknowledge the fact that you know that they are aware of how much they mean to you and how much you appreciate what they've done for you. The same way that you would love to receive that pat on the back, that thank you, that appreciation, pass it along. Right now, be safe, be grateful, and keep those bank accounts healthy. This is Original Sin, Cindy Golbert, and if you have not subscribed, please do so you can hear more wit and wisdom.